So I've been meaning to make a video about this for a long time. I find that hearing people's shared stories has helped me a lot in the past, and so I wanted to share mine. So back in 2012 when I was doing my A-levels, I noticed a lot of symptoms such as nosebleeds and joint pains, but I just put them down to stress because I presumed it was the exams doing that to me. It was only when I got to university that I started to get really ill. It was difficult being at university and being ill because I felt like everyone around me had so much energy and they were all so youthful, and I felt like I was in an old body that wasn't doing the things that I wanted it to, like going to lectures or staying awake in lectures. No, seriously, I had no sleep at all because of my joint pain, and thus I slept quite a lot in lectures and it was a bit embarrassing. So eventually I went to the doctors to get it sorted, and at first I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, but eventually they actually said it's this rare thing called Wegener's granulomatosis, or granulomatosis with polyangiitis, and that was really confusing. I mean, first of all, those words are really hard to say. In fact, I still think I pronounce them wrong now. Second of all, I'd never had anything wrong with me. Why was this rare disease suddenly appearing in my life so randomly? But I guess in a sense I was relieved because it was good to find a diagnosis. A week after I was diagnosed, my symptoms worsened. It was a scary time with lots of new treatments that I'd never heard of before, but it was there that they treated me and I began to recover. The recovery after that was quite slow because of all the medications. They made me feel tired and exhausted a lot. So eventually I made the decision with my tutors and doctors to pull out of university and start again next year. In terms of understanding my illness, that year was really difficult because it felt like all my friends around me, my friends at university, were moving on. They seemed to be having a really fun time whilst I was stuck back at home, not being able to do much. But at the same time, there was a lot of things that kept me feeling positive that this illness or this year wouldn't define my life. One of those was the support of my friends and family. One thing I remember about being in hospital was when I felt so numbed by all the joint pain. My mum used to hold my hand, and that was it seems such a silly thing now, but it was really comforting to know that there's someone holding your hand through it. And so one of the themes you can see in the Rare Disease Awareness Day video is giving a helping hand. This means, for rare diseases, helping them through awareness. Awareness can be great in diagnosing people or treating them and motivating research that will help people with illnesses. It also means helping out in terms of advancing national plans and policies for rare diseases in lots of countries can help the quality of life for these people. So right now, thanks to the advancement of research in the past couple of years and to the support of my friends and family, I'm back at university. My vasculitis is in remission. I get checkups and treatment that keep an eye on the vasculitis and make sure it's still dampened, and I'm very thankful for that. Yet there are still people with rare diseases, because it's such a varying category, whose lives are affected every day by it, and so awareness and support is so important to be increased and shown to these people. So for people suffering from a rare disease, I really hope that this Rare Disease Day helps you out in some way. And to those who support people with rare diseases, I want to thank you so much for being amazing human beings. If you'd like to see the official Rare Disease Awareness video, click the link. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, then subscribe. I felt quite tired a couple of days afterwards. Just take some time to rest. I've slept quite a lot, I've just had a nap now and I'm still feeling quite tired, so just listen to your body and... Hello?
Just after years of scientific research, we have discovered you actually have a genetic trait called the X gene, allowing you to naturally develop superhuman powers and abilities. You are a mutant.